Welcome to lesson 14 and to this new day. I invite you to close your eyes down. I invite you to quiet your mind and just listen to the sounds around you. Listening to first the sounds that are close to you. And then without effort, just listening to the sounds a little bit further away. Perhaps outside the window, outside the door. And then letting go of active listening. And just becoming aware of the sensation of sitting or lying. Whatever it is you're doing while listening to this. Sensation of your body. Parts of your body that are touching a surface. Noticing that. Being right in the here and in the now. Noticing the comings and goings of your breath. And then gently bowing your head down to your heart. We begin this day in gratitude. We open our hearts to love. We ask love and light to lead the way through the minutes and the hours of this new day. We welcome joy, fun, and abundant prosperity. We recognize that all encounters are wholesome and that all experiences can be met with a peaceful heart that is anchored in the truth that we are love, that we are one, and we are free. And we release these words, and so we let it be. Okay, lesson 14. Just like to say at this point in the course, that it's really important to be gentle with yourself and to not judge where you are, not judge if you're finding the lessons in any way difficult. Just know that this is normal, but just stay with that open mind and that open heart and that willingness to learn to live in a new way, one that guarantees peace. That's the guarantee of A Course in Miracles. A peaceful outcome is guaranteed. And as we move on to this lesson, we're just aware as well of one of the premises of the course, or, well, it's probably the main premises really, that nothing, sorry, I'm just going to get my book, that, nothing real can be threatened. Nothing unreal exists. And therein lies the peace of love, the peace of the universe. Therein lies the truth. So just holding that in your consciousness as we move into these next lessons. So love, or the universe, did not create a meaningless world. The idea for today is, of course, the reason why a meaningless world is impossible. What love did not create does not exist. So what love did not create, man created. The ego created, and the ego itself is a set of beliefs. And everything that does exist exists as love created it. The world you see has nothing to do with reality. It is of your own making. It does not exist. The exercises for today are to be practiced with eyes closed throughout. The mind searching period should be short, a minute at most. Do not have more than 3 practice periods with today's idea unless you find it particularly comfortable. If you do, it will be because you really understand what it's for. The idea for today is another step in learning to let go of the thoughts that you have written on the world. So the false beliefs, the false thoughts, the false statements that we have written. And see the word of love of the universe take its place. Take their place. The early steps in this exchange, which can be truly called salvation. So salvation can also be interpreted as freedom or peace, which can be truly called freedom, which can be truly called peace, can be quite difficult and even quite painful. So I'm going to read that again. The idea for today is another step in learning to let go of the thoughts you have written on the world. You see and see the word of love in their place. The early steps in this exchange, which can be truly called salvation, freedom, or peace, can be quite difficult and even quite painful. Because remember, we've lived a certain way for a very long time. And to the ego, letting go of something is a little bit scary and can, really cause discomfort. Some of them will lead you directly into fear. You will not be left there. Okay, so if you feel discomfort, it will be brief. You won't be left there. You will go far beyond it. And that's like music to my ears to be told I will go far beyond fear. Our direction is toward perfect safety and perfect peace. So remember, like I said at the beginning, a happy outcome is guaranteed. With eyes closed, think of all the horrors in the world that cross your mind. Name each one as it occurs to you and then deny its reality. Love did not create it, and so it is not real. Say, for example, love did not create that war, and so it is not real. Love did not create that airplane crash, and so it is not real. Love did not create that disaster, and you can specify a particular disaster, and so it is not real. Again, herein lies your freedom. I really want to drill that home. This is where your freedom lies. And you're going to begin to wake up to your power when you really start to practice these lessons. Suitable subjects for the application of today's idea also include anything you are afraid might happen to you or anyone about whom you are concerned. So family members, anything like that. In each case, name the disaster quite specifically. Do not use general terms. For example, do not say love did not create illness. We're going to say love did not create cancer or heart attacks or whatever it is that may arouse fear in you. This is your personal repertory of horrors at which you are looking. These things are part of the world you see, that you currently see. Some of them are shared illusions because minds are joined. We are one, so remember this. And others are part of your own personal hell, your own personal angst, your own personal pain. It does not matter. What love did not create can only be in your mind apart from love's. Therefore, it has no meaning. In the recognition of this fact, conclude the practice periods by repeating today's idea: love did not create a meaningless world. The idea for today can, of course, be applied to anything that disturbs you during the day. So anything that shows up in your day that bothers you, apply the idea. That is aside from the specific practice periods. And be very specific in applying it, saying, love did not create a meaningless world. It did not create, and say whatever is disturbing you, it did not create this traffic jam, for example. And so it is not real. Okay, so let's take this into a practice. Today it's going to be with our eyes closed, remember, and just anything that you're fearful of, anything that bothers you, anything that crosses your mind, anything that you find focused on. I know currently in the moment, people are concerned about heating for the winter, about the cost of oil and gas and stuff like that. So whatever it is, the war in Ukraine, if you have family members ill, any of it, love did not create it, therefore it is not real. Okay. So gently close your eyes down. Love did not create a meaningless world. When you're ready, gently coming back to our shared space. Now, if you're feeling anyway vulnerable with this lesson, just really remember that love is for us. And it is also, a time to start recognizing that we are a spirit in a body having a human experience. And that it is the human experience that is fearful, but the spirit is aligned all the time with love. The energy that you are is pure love. And, it is only fear that gets in the way of us knowing this. And fear has us write all these scripts that we give more and more energy to, and we make more and more real. And we've been doing this for a very, very, very long time. So up until whatever age you are here now, sitting, watching this, you have lived this certain way, with cause and effect, and your thoughts creating your reality, and your thoughts about something giving it all the meaning that it has. And then that meaning engenders fear. And now we're sitting here right now with this new idea that love did not create any of this. Only our fear has created this. Only our ego mind has created this. So we're just starting to kind of recognize we can loosen its grip. We can become free of this. We can open our minds and open our hearts and start to recognize that we're spirit and that we are free. And that we are creating all the time with our thoughts. So no judgment on our past, no judgment on where we are right now, just being open, open, open. And we let the lesson go for today and gently close our eyes down. You can return to it a couple of times during the day and before you go to sleep tonight. And remember, we're moving beyond fear. Moving into our meditation now. Eyes are gently closed. And today, as we enter into our meditation, just reminding ourselves that love is for us. Love is who we are, and that the universe has got our backs. We are safe. So with that in mind, I just want you to repeat the mantra, I am safe, I am free. I am safe, I am free. Just quietly now to yourself, I am safe, I am free. Carrying that beautiful thread through your day. Gently drop your chin into your chest, open your eyes with your gaze downwards, and when you're ready, draw your gaze up into the space. I hope you have a wonderful day, and from my heart to yours, take care. See you tomorrow.